Thank you for joining us. We know it's a full week, an exciting week, a holiday week, a busy week. But we're just so grateful that you've taken, the opportunity to choose to show up today, because those who show up, they go up. So we're excited for a powerful training tonight, as we are literally, how many days left in November? What is today? 7 days left. Is that right? 6? Oh my gosh. And it's one of the biggest selling weeks of the season. So we're so happy that you're on. And we have a phenomenal training ahead for you, not just in boot camp for our advanced consultants, and an awesome beauty break for our guests. So with no further ado, we've been loving to do our introductions with some recognition to hear your grow and glow story. So with that said, take it away, my mama Janet.
Hey, so I'm super excited to be able to celebrate all of you. This time is all about you. So we want to recognize, if you sold $1 or more this week, we want to recognize you and congratulate you. Raise your hand, put your virtual hands up. We want to hear you. We want to see you. Awesome, awesome. We're so excited. And for those of you that are on target to be stars and are spark setters, if you sold $300 or more, raise your hand. We want to celebrate you. We have Olivia. Yes, awesome. Who else? Raise your hand. Rosa. Woo, Katrina. Oh my gosh, so exciting. Okay, all right. So 400. Who sold 400 or more? Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. We want to celebrate you. $400 or more in sales this week. Let's see who has some hands up. I'm trying to see. Sorry, I got to go to the different screens. Who has their hand up? Virtual hands? No? 400? No? Or if you're, if I can't see you, please put it on the chat, because we do want to give you recognition if we can't see you. Let me see. All right. So I have Tranika with $380 in sales. Congratulations. Anybody else sold more than $380 more in sales? Anybody? Anybody? Any hands? Any hands? Or in the chat, now's your time. Now's your time. Oh my gosh, so we have a queen. Congratulations, Tranika, for $380 in sales this week. We want to know your growth story. Tell us what you learned and how you did this. This is so exciting. If you can unmute yourself. Can you talk wherever you're at?
Yes, I can talk. Hi, everybody. Well, basically, I sent out the text you told me to send out, that you were sending out, and I just copied the right cat.
Okay, awesome. Well, give them a little details, because they may not know. So what did you do this week?
Okay, so I sent out the text message telling my customers that I was giving them discounts, on different days. And they all responded and said, well, not all of them, but the ones who responded, that's how I got the $380 in sales. And they're all reorders. That's all existing customers.
Wow, that's awesome. That's super exciting. So what we're doing this week, congratulations, Tranika, is basically just following up with your customers. Instead of having a Pink Friday, we're just doing the whole week, Pink Week. And so you can, people are getting their shopping done early, guys, so do not miss out on that opportunity. To just follow up. And that was so smart. So super smart, Tranika, for just copying the right cat, like you said, and just following up with your customers, which is great customer service. So we're so proud of you for offering your customers that service. All right, so we want to recognize faces. If you saw new faces this week, virtually, new customers, anything, it could be the app, any new faces that you had this week, we want to recognize you. So if anybody had a face, one appointment, who held one appointment with one face this week, we want to recognize you. Congratulations, Rosa, so excited. Congratulations, Eleni, we're so excited for you. Olivia, congratulations. Eddie, okay, awesome. 2 faces, we're going to find a queen. Who's our queen? We're going to find a queen. 2 faces or more, keep your hands up. All right, on the chat. 2 faces, I'm going to say it wrong. Kathy, congratulations. 2 faces. 3 faces or more, keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. All right, Katrina. Woo! Olivia, awesome. Congratulations. We're going to find a queen real soon. 4 faces. Did you see 4 faces? Who's on? Katrina with 4 faces and Olivia. Ooh, 5 faces. 5 faces, Katrina, awesome. 5 faces, Olivia, 6 faces. Okay, Katrina, 6 faces. Oh my gosh, girl, keep going. Oh my gosh. Olivia, let's see. Do we have you with 6 faces? Yeah? No? Stop there. 6 faces. Okay, 7 faces. Oh yeah. Oh, keep it going. 8 faces. 9 faces. No? Stop there. Okay, so Katrina, where were you at? Give me a number. 6 faces. Congratulations, runner-up queen. And I think we have Olivia with how many faces? Olivia, unmute yourself. 5? 5 faces? Oh, wait. So I got this backwards. So Katrina, you are our queen. Yeah! We're so excited for you. So can you unmute yourself and tell us your growth story? What did you learn? What did you learn this week with your new faces, and how did you do it?
So with those faces that I got, it was 6 wonderful women. It was a beauty session I had, and I did a lot of coaching my hostess. So that's how I
Awesome.
get them. And three out of the 6, I got them to do the skin analyzer, which also helped them know what
Wow.
products to get. I actually inserted that into the beauty session and made it a raffle prize. You get an extra entry if you download
Uh-huh.
that right now. Scan your face. They were all excited. They were really serious about it. I didn't expect that, but that was good. so yeah, I inserted that and I got people excited. But yep, coaching my hostess.
Katrina, congratulations. That is super smart that you inserted that into your existing faces. So I'm so proud of you for just being resourceful and just taking that step of faith. It just takes a step of faith, a step of courage. So you're a bold woman. So I'm so proud of you for that. Yay, awesome. All right. So if you shared the opportunity, if you opened up your mouth this week because you have a business and you just shared how awesome Mary Kay is with one person, raise your hand because we want to recognize you. Congratulations. Yes, I see your hands. Teresita, Rosa, Katrina. So proud of you guys. Passing it on, Kathy. Awesome, awesome. If you're not on, I can't see you. So make sure that you're putting on the chat. Okay, if you shared the opportunity, we want to recognize you because that is our job as beauty consultants, to just pass it on. Okay, so did anybody add a new team member from sharing this opportunity? I know, let's see, Trinika says she has 1 new team member. Congratulations. Yay. Anybody else have a new team member this week? Let me see. I'm scrolling. Okay, so do we have a double queen? Oh, Jessica. Awesome, Jessica. So we have 2 queens. We have double queens. Jessica added a new team member this week. Awesome. So we want to hear from you. If you can unmute yourself and tell us really quick your growth story. What is your growth story? What did you learn this week? Who wants to go first, Trinika or Jessica? I don't know if Jessica, if you can talk.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Okay, so last week I invited several guests for Winning Wednesday, but my niece, she answered the call, so she got on, and she won the raffle. Like, she was a double queen. She won the raffle for the new starter kit, the e-starter kit, and she won the cash. So just I would say just listen to the spirit when someone is laid on your heart to reach out to them. Just go ahead and do it because it's really meant for them. It's not for you, it's for them. So I would say just get out of your own way and just invite people to be on, because you never know how impactful it will be for their lives.
Awesome, Trinika. And that is so smart, because I think so many times we think of a name, but then after the name, we think of an excuse. So I'm so proud of you for just not filling yourself with excuses and just taking that step of faith and just making it happen, girl. Just doing it. So that is awesome. And you don't realize how much we do bless people's lives by just asking. So that's awesome. So congratulations. And I think Jessica is putting the baby down, so she won't be able to talk, but she said, I have the same story. I got my best friend to win a free e-start kit. Congratulations, Jessica. That is awesome. So ladies, listen to our queens. What did they do? They just asked and got people on Winning Wednesday, which is happening tomorrow. Little plug. Look what can happen. You can bless the life of somebody by just asking and just inviting them and blessing them, especially now this holiday season. Who can you bless? Who has God put in your heart to call, to contact tonight, tomorrow, to make sure that they're on. And you never know. So don't prejudge. You never know. Just think of a name and don't put the but behind it. Just do it. Awesome. So I'm so excited for our queens. And we may have some guests on, we may not. But Mari, who is the amazing Zoom coordinator, is going to put us in our different trainings,
Yes.
right?
You're right.
Awesome.
So I'm going to
We
go
are ready.
and assign everybody to their to our different rooms. If you have not indicated so far, if you are going to be either in our boot camp room or in our advanced training room, now is the time. Let us know, and I will make sure that I get you in the right place. So we're going to go ahead and open up our rooms. Christine and Mercy are going to be leading our boot camp, and I will stay here with Janet. I think we don't have any guests yet, but if that changes, then I'll be leading our beauty break. So let's go ahead and open up our rooms, and let's get started. And if you are in this room and you actually belong in the boot camp, meaning that you are a new consultant who has started in the last 6 months, we would love to have you just learn the business basics. Make sure that you let us know that you want to be in that boot camp so that we can place you there, of course, of course. And if you, for any reason, see that maybe one of your team members is in the boot camp and isn't supposed to be there, let us know. We can also just change things around for the next few minutes. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll give everybody a chance to get to their room. Some people have not yet done that. And then we will get started. I'll turn it over to you, Janet.
Myself. Oh, perfect. I'm waiting to move. We're not moving.
We're not moving. We're staying.
I'm waiting for the little thing because I have moved. This is my first week not moving. That's hilarious. So I'm like, she didn't send it to me. Okay. Awesome, ladies. Well, I'm super excited. We have a great training to talk about tonight. And so there's a lot of information. So I want to make sure that we just get started. So we're going to be talking about holiday parties. And your fabulous Christine Denton actually did this amazing training. And so we're going to watch that. And let me see, I can share. Ta-da. Can you guys see me or no? Share. There it is. Okay, so let me find. These are all the tabs that I have for tonight. Okay, you guys see Christine?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, perfect. So if I just play it, you know what I just thought of? Let me see if you guys can hear it. You can't hear it, right?
No, you have to turn up the volume.
Do I? Or I'm on my Bluetooth, so I may have to take off my Bluetooth.
Yeah, you'll have to take it off.
Okay, so give me a second. Now that I thought about it, because that's through the computer. Okay, so give me a second. Of course, I can't get it to turn off. Give me a second. Okay. All right.
You got this. Looks good.
Now it should work.
Everybody,
There we go.
Christine, and welcome to Cash Christmas Masterclass Series on holiday parties, the virtual holiday party that is. So how many of you love a good holiday party? I mean, that's my favorite. I feel like I'm the queen of holiday parties. I love to gather. I love the makeup. I love the look. I love it all, don't you? I know it looks a little bit different this year, but I promise you it can still be so much fun. So, you ready with me? I'm going to share with you 5 tips on mastering that virtual holiday party experience for your friends, family, and customers. First and foremost, let's address the mindset and your belief. Having the mindset that gets you booked. Here's the deal. You have to believe and understand that people are craving fun. People are craving quality connection. People want to gather in any way that you can. So just because it might be a Zoom or some kind of virtual platform, and it's not the same as their work Zoom, we've got to be honest, right? This is fun. This is just connect. This is engaging, right? And you just tell it to them that way because it is different. So physical holiday gatherings, as we know, are being limited and in size, and people are not necessarily seeing all the friends that they used to see in those holiday seasons, right? And they're prioritizing seeing the family before their friends. So hear me out. Everyone
Everyone wants to see their friends in some way before the holidays get busier, right? Before they start getting busy with family. They want to see their friends still in any way they can. So that's first, mindset and belief. What's the next one? Value. What value are you adding to people in this season? So, people they show up when you add value to them. What is in it for them? What value can you offer? I'm telling people that my gift to them is a new look for the holiday season, right? They've been home. They've kind of been, not dressing up as much as normal. Let's give them a brand new look. Let's shake things up a little bit, right? Or how about getting together with the friends that they really miss? Or how about some hostess rewards that they can't skip out on, right? Or how about, hey, they can get a heads up on holiday gift bundles with their friends and do some shopping virtually together. Or learn a new holiday look. What value are you adding in this season? Well, how about some fun party themes? Who doesn't love a good theme, right? To get dressed up with, to bring some goodies. So let's get excited about some fun holiday themes. So in the holiday party, we can do oh my goodness, we can do red lips and wine sips, Amanda. Or hey, we can do a Friendsgiving where we can bless your friends with self-care and some self-love. How does that sound? Do you hear my excitement? How I'm adding value and offering a really fun way to get together. By the way, little side plug, every time I send a direct ship CDS order, I'm adding a color card, I'm adding some red lips in there, little eyeliner. So something fun, because guess what? When they get their products, oh good, you have all that you need for a glam session, for a holiday session, right? So take advantage of those 6 CDS orders and add a color card and some fun lips extra for any upcoming appointments you might be having. So here's some fun themes that I absolutely love. Let's talk about pumpkins, prizes, and pampering, or fall in love with your skin for the fall, or Friendsgiving. I'm doing one this week. Red lips and wine sips. That's always fun. How about ugly sweater and pretty faces, or mistletoe makeovers? Those are really fun too. So tons of fun ways to get people together, and you can get really creative. You can mail out a color card for mistletoe makeovers, or you can, have some regular skincare, a miracle set party for ugly sweater, pretty faces, or maybe even red lips and wine sips. Mail out, one of those iconic red lip glosses, or firecracker, or sizzling red, or puppy please, or just show them on you different shades of red. You don't have to mail anything out if you don't want to. And I love the Friendsgiving theme, blessing you with self-love and self-care with a masking kit. You can get creative and have some fun with getting friends together. So let's do a little bit more of these themes. We have some really cute holiday invites here. Pumpkins, prizes, and pampering, right? Or fall is in the air, mistletoe makeovers, blessing you with self-care and self-love. Ugly sweater, pretty faces is always fun. And red lips and wine sips is always a fun theme too. So, and you can even have a really fun theme around red lips. You can even show our KISS personality, which you can literally find this if you search on Mary Kay in Touch under flip chart, and you scroll under party printouts, it's right there. And right in front of you, your guest can do a little pucker of their lips, and it can tell them their KISS personality. Check it out, it's a lot of fun. So how about some holiday flair? Oh my goodness, add some, fun holiday flair to your party, whether it is, your invites, your makeup. I'm wearing red lips right now, red stiletto, your music in your background. Make it fun, right? People want to feel like it's a holiday spirit. Maybe your background has some lights. Have a good time with it. Whether it's fun, necklace with all the lights. Make it fun. Have a good time. Be the party. How about your image? So image, wear the look that gets you booked. Are you rocking your look already? Even if it's behind a mask. Do you have your eyes glammed up? With your Zooms are you wearing? With your skincare classes, your red lips, or your fall lip? Wear the look that gets you booked. Have you chosen your fall lip shade yet? Your red, your berry. If someone says, oh, I love your makeup, thank you. I can teach you. All month long, I'm doing some holiday workshops virtually. Let me send you an invitation. That's why I met my most recent customer, right? So always wear the look that gets you booked. It adds confidence and value. And how about this? How about, when it comes to holiday gift selling, you probably have some gifts that you've invested in that you want to package real cute, and you can show them off at your parties. What a great way to move those last minute products as we get closer to those final days right before the holidays. I hope these tips have added value to you. Super easy, really fun ways to get together. Make your list. Who do you know loves to gather? That's who I'm starting with. Those people who love a party, who are probably missing their friends and missing interacting in ways they normally would have. And compliment her. Oh my goodness, I know you're such a gatherer. I thought of a really fun way you can bless your friends this Thanksgiving. I thought of a really fun way we can get your friends together virtually for some safe, fun holiday mistletoe makeovers. So make your list, check it twice, and get booking on those awesome, fun holiday parties.
Awesome. So that was kind of very great information, like short and simple. So I really appreciated that. And so she gave great tips. And I think she started with the first one, which is mindset, which is so important. So my question to you is, what is your mindset right now towards parties, towards virtual parties, towards virtual appointments? Like, what are you thinking? What are the things that you're telling yourself? What are the things that you're saying to your friends and family? And so pause and think for a moment, because either that is helping you to move forward to having these appointments, or you're not moving forward because you're giving yourself all sorts of excuses. Okay, so I'm not gonna ask you to raise your hand. Okay, but you guys decide where you are at. And so I love that she's talked about belief and value, because guys, in today's world, with everything that's going on with this pandemic, like, our parties have so much more value. Like, I loved our parties before in group gatherings, right? When we used to meet face to face. But I can tell you, I love our parties now virtually even more. Why? Because I realize that people are in need. There's so much need of connecting, of making them feel important, of making them feel valued. And our culture, our Mary Kay culture, is like none other. None other. We know how to create value, add value to people, and connection. Okay, which no other organization is going to do that. No business is going to do that. And so think of fun things that you can do at the beginning of your party. I can tell you one, it's whatever, I'm not very creative, but I just have them share one fun fact about themselves when you start your party. And it creates connection, but it's also funny. Okay, so I'll tell you one that I like to share, and it's kind of silly and it makes everybody laugh. One fun fact is that I can touch my nose with my tongue. Ready? Okay, and everybody starts imitating, exactly, Mari, and everybody starts cracking up, and they're like, oh gosh, you can do that. And so it's something silly, you can do it. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so you could do something like that at the beginning of your party. The idea is to just build some type of connection, and now you know something new about somebody, right? That you definitely did not know before. So I'm gonna ask you guys if you have any questions so far, because I'm gonna move on to the next training. But did you guys have any questions from what we just watched, or comments? No, it was pretty good, right? Pretty explanatory. Okay, awesome. Remember, you guys, if you're not in the camera, I can't see you, so just put it on the chat. Okay, awesome. So I want to share with you, because I just want to go into a little bit more of specifics. So I'm going to share with you again. And let me see. The screen sharing is always fun. So we're going to get out of this. Okay, and I'm going to put here the link so you guys can have it, because it has a lot of great information. And you guys can go back and just see it on your own, okay? So, hold on a second. Okay, this is it. Okay, so I'm gonna post here. Let me do this copy and paste, okay? Because it's control, and then here's the chat. Okay, so if you guys wanna see this later, you can, and just go back to this. Okay, so there's a link, okay? So let's talk about what is a digital skincare party, okay? Before we get into even holiday parties. So let's start with, what is a digital party? So basically, some of you have been doing this, some of you haven't. So I'm just gonna pretend that we have no idea, and that way we're all on the same playing field. So what is a digital party? A digital party is simply holding a skincare class, a color party, or any kind of Mary Kay party digitally through your social media platforms, okay? It's really that simple, guys, okay? Now, what is gonna make that different between a regular party and what we're talking about, a holiday party, is just making a theme. That's it. Now, you can either decide what theme you want to have and you move forward with that, or what you can do is ask your hostess, whoever's going to be your hostess, what she likes, right? Because everybody's into something different, right? So I see Barry, she's so cute with her little reindeer thing. She looks beautiful with her red lips. Okay, so I would ask her, like, obviously she likes red lips, right? And so I would be like, you know, Stephanie, I see that you have red lips, you know, or just tell me what is something that you like, because I have this red lips and wine sips that I do. Is that something that you would be interested in doing? Okay, so find out your hostess, what is her hot button? Like, what does she like? Is she into skincare? Is she into makeup? Or is she into masking? Because if whatever she's excited about, that is what it's going to be easier to get her friends excited about, because basically, remember, your hostess is the one that's really going to sell the party. So if you have somebody, for example, that hates red lips, and here I am doing this red lips and wine sips, she's not going to be excited about talking about it, and she's not going to be excited about attending, and so therefore, it's probably not going to be a good party. So ask your hostess, like, what is she into? Do you like skincare? And give her options, because sometimes people are like, what do you mean? What do I like? Well, do you like skincare? Do you like makeup? Do you want to learn how to have like a great lip for this holiday season? Do you want to learn about your eyes? And then they'll, oh, okay. And then they'll tell you. So whatever that is, that's going to be my, my tip for you to find out what she likes. Okay. So why book digital parties? Okay. There's a lot of reasons why. Okay. Number one, because now you can work anywhere. Okay. It's super simple. Before you were limited. You would have to drive a lot. Now you could have anyone in the US, okay? It's a great way to also reach the shy people of the world, because even if they don't want to put their camera on or whatever, or they don't want to even see you, because you could do it on Facebook, they don't even have to really see you, but now they're in a party, okay? It's a great option with the weather, right? If it's raining, I mean, I know we don't have snow here in Miami, but for those people who live up north and they get snowed in, there's no problem. It's virtual, okay? And you're going to have more attendees. You're going to have more people to go. So these are some of the platforms that you could use. You could definitely use Facebook Live. I don't know how many of you have actually created your customer group. Do you guys have a customer group? Private customer group? Yeah? Okay, awesome. You can go live in your customer group, and you can decide what theme you're going to have, okay? And that is probably one of the easiest things to do. And you will have people attend, okay? So that's one easy way. And you can create an event, like you can do in your Facebook group, like an event where they can RSVP, okay, at what time you're gonna do it. So let's say you're gonna do it at Saturday at 2 p.m. You schedule it on your Facebook, okay? And then everybody's gonna join Saturday at 2 p.m., okay? So you can schedule an event. You can use one-on-one appointments. Now we're talking about parties, right? So I want you to maximize your one-on-one appointments and make it into a party. Okay, so basically, how do you do that? This is the magic. Are you ready? Who do you know? Who do you know? I'm like, what do you mean, who do you know? Yeah, who can you invite? Because I have a huge goal, girl. I need to get to 15 faces in 15 days. And I literally have been using this script for the 14 years that I've been a Mary Kay. And it totally works. You have to tell them that you have a goal. So if you're not telling people, I have to do 15 faces in 15 days, they don't know a goal and they're not going to help you, okay? So make sure that whatever your goal is, you are saying it and you're telling them, okay? If you're Zooming is probably right now, honestly, one of my favorite platforms to use, because it's very simple. You can send them the link and people can join. I also did it through WhatsApp, which is pretty cool, but that has to be in a smaller thing because you can't add that many people, but you can actually see each other there. Okay, so those are some of the platforms that you can use virtually to be able to. And here's this chart, which I thought was so cool, because you can see there's so many more benefits of having a Facebook Live party than an in-person party, okay? So I hope that you are totally sold on having these virtual parties, because there's so many more benefits. Look at all the little checks. There's more checks for a virtual party than an in-person party, okay? So now you know, can you guys don't see my screen because I closed it? Yeah? Yeah, okay, perfect. So how to find a hostess, right? So I already told you what it is. How are you gonna find a hostess? Do you know someone interested but hesitant to host a face-to-face party? Well, you're gonna consider
doing a virtual party. Now, I would start with people that you know. All you really need, guys, is just one party. And then from that party, you're just going to book other parties. Okay? Really simple. So it can be an existing customer that you know, a friend, a family member, and you're going to ask them what they like. Do they want like skincare? What do they want to know about? And based on that, you can create your theme, okay, of what you want to go to. Now, if you're like, I just want to do my own thing, well, great. Then just do your own thing and then you just invite people to come. All you really need is just that one appointment, whatever it is. And from there, you're just going to book from your bookings to get this to continue to go, okay? So how are you going to find them? On social media, friends, family, anybody who wants to try Mary Kay, anybody who has tried Mary Kay, any past hostesses, or anybody that's actually buying your product right now. Okay, so you're going to talk to those people and let them know, like, oh my gosh, I'm super excited because I have a huge goal of doing 15 faces in the next 15 days, and I'm having virtual holiday parties. And so I'm really excited because I wanted to invite you. And they're like, invite me? Yes, we're going to do it virtually. And so I have this week or next week. What works for you? Okay, and it's really that simple. Okay, and then you just book it and then you find out whatever she likes. Okay, now here are reasons to be a digital hostess. People are going to want to know what's in it for them. What is in it for her? What is she getting for being your hostess? Well, she doesn't have to clean her house. She doesn't have to cook food. Anybody in the US can attend, basically. Okay, everybody's on Facebook anyway, right? So they might as well be on your party. And you can attend very casually, okay? Because I'm sure that some of us look really good from the waist up, but from the waist down, you may have your PJ pants on, right? And so you could be so comfy. And so they don't even have to dress up anymore, okay, to attend your virtual party, okay? So it's kind of simple. And so these are some scripts that you can just go ahead and text out. Either you're going to do this on your private group or you're going to do this individually in your private Facebook group. Okay, there's different ones there. Stop your scroll. Did someone say free stuff? Now, why free stuff? Because you're going to offer your hostess free when they host with you. Okay, now there's different options that you can choose for offering hostesses free products. You can offer them a shopping spree where they get $75 of product for $35. So you're basically giving them $40 of free product off. Okay, or you can also give them a percentage based on the party sales and your bookings. Okay, so let's say you have whatever sales, 0 sales, but she has a party for you, which means she has 3 to 4 girlfriends on. You're going to give her 10% of whatever you sell in free product. Okay, if you get 2 bookings, you're going to give her, or when you get 2 bookings, then you're going to give her 15% off. Okay. And when you get your 2 bookings and you sell at least $200, you're going to give her 20% off the total, right? And so this one is one that's really simple, really easy, and I really like it because it actually helps your hostess to do 2 things, to sell and to get more bookings. Because she's going to make sure to tell all of her friends, hey, you need to book with her because I want my discount. Now, she's telling that to her friends, right? She can tell that to her friends. I can't tell that to her friends. But she can tell that to her friends, right? And so she's helping me get the bookings, my hostess, and she's also making sure that I sell. Why? Because she wants to make sure that I sell $200. So anything that I'm promoting, she's saying, oh my gosh, I love that. That's one of my favorites. Oh yes, I need to get that. Girl, you need that. You were talking about the other day. So she's helping you sell. So it kind of puts the responsibility of having a successful party, not on you anymore. On her, on your hostess. So that's why it's super smart. So let her know, your hostess, that that's what's in it for her, okay? That she's gonna get some free product for helping you. And then definitely it's super important to coach. So make sure that you're letting her know what to expect at this appointment. You know, that it's gonna be fun. You could do raffles. And that way she understands that she's a really important part to making this happen, to the success of this. And I will tell you just from experience, once somebody sees how your business works, you're probably going to recruit your hostess, because once she sees how easy Mary Kay is, like this was like stupid simple, she's going to be like, gosh, you sold $300 in like an hour with my friends. I know my friends don't spend money. I can't even believe they bought all that stuff. Man, if my friend, and then you're like, yeah, exactly. So you could be doing this too. So I love to involve my hostesses as much as possible so they can see how easy this is. So the more that she's involved in the process, not only the better is your party going to be, but also the more chances you have of getting a new team member. Okay, so you can set up with her either like before the party or a week before, just letting her know what to expect, to go over any questions. Obviously, we talked about deciding on the theme, right? So she understands what the theme is going to be. And you could do really fun things now for the holidays, like they can wear, you know, the ugly sweater or whatever you guys decide, right? And so people are looking to dress up because we don't dress up anymore. So they're excited to be able to dress up and be at home. Okay, and then she can give you her guest list and tell you who she's going to invite. And this is key. This is key, that you have the names and numbers of the friends that she's inviting. If you don't have name and numbers, you're not going to have a party. Okay, I'm going to say that again. If you don't have names and numbers, you're not going to have a party. So it's so important that you are getting that guest list from her with time, so that you can go ahead and send all the information to her friends and just following up with her as you go. Okay, and so you're gonna tell her that you're so excited and looking forward to just partnering up. So basically, see her as your partner. Like if you owned a business and she is kind of like half owner of your business. Obviously, you guys own your own business, but your hostesses really hold half of your business in their hands. Okay, and that's how the value that they add. Okay, so let me stop sharing. And I know I've shared a little bit. So do any of you have any questions? Let me see the chat. Okay, awesome. You just recorded a live video on my Facebook group before this. That's awesome. Awesome. And let me tell you, I know it's really tempting, guys, to put videos of other people because it's just easy and it takes time to record yourself. But let me tell you that your friends and your family and your customers want to see you and they want to hear you. Okay? So while, yes, you may sound ridiculous initially or forever, it doesn't really matter because you give them a laugh. That's how I see it. If I seem stupid, who really is? Because they're going to laugh anyway and they're going to have a good time and they're going to love me more. So make sure that, I know it's a challenge, but make sure that they're hearing your voice, okay? Because there's many voices out there that they can follow, and you want them to follow your voice because they're your customers. They're your customers. Those are your babies. All right. So, oh, somebody wants to be in the boot camp, Mari. Okay. Any questions so far of anything that I've been sharing with you guys?
Yes, I have a question. You were saying to make sure that we get
No. Okay.
the names.
The last thing that I wanted to, yeah. Oh, go ahead, Katrina. Sorry.
Oh, you were saying that we should get the names.
Wait, I can't hear you. Can you hear her, Mari? I can't hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
You hear her?
Yeah.
Oh.
How fabulous is that? So why don't I hear her? And you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Really?
Hear me?
That's so funny.
We hear. Remember, you took your earpiece out, so maybe you need to put
What
it
am I
back.
gonna do? No, I turned off my Bluetooth. My Bluetooth is off. That's how you guys can hear me.
You can hear me?
This is hilarious. So you hear me,
check
but I
your,
can hear you.
your
What is she
Zoom.
saying?
Go to
Unmute
your
myself?
Zoom. Go to your Zoom.
Somebody's gonna have to chat it. I can't hear anybody.
You can't hear me, Janet?
But you guys hear me.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so Katrina, you're gonna have to type in your question. This is so funny. Yeah, isn't that weird? I love technology. Does anybody know how to fix it? Right, my computer setting. Audio settings? Okay. All right, Katrina, type away. Type away, girl. No, I have a regular app. Where is it? Not a Mac. Okay. You were saying that we should get the names and numbers of our hostess guests. So I want to know, at what point did you advise that? Okay, perfect. That's a great question. So she asked, when, you guys can see the chat. When, then click on the 3 dots. Okay. It doesn't have a mute. Okay. So when do you want to get that? I would say as soon as you book her. As soon as you book her. You could do even fun things with that, of letting her know that when she gives you the names of her friends and family and coworkers, whoever she's going to invite with their names and numbers, you can give her a free mascara. Or if you don't want to give away a free product, just tell her you have a gift for her and create like a little goodie bag with samples. So I usually bribe my hostesses to give me the names and numbers of their friends within 24 hours of the booking. And they can just text it to me. Super simple. Just, hey, listen, who are you inviting? I just need to know. And if they ask, like sometimes they're like, oh, but why? Like, why would you want to have that? I'm like, you know, I just want to make sure that I can connect with them just in case there's any allergies or anything that they need to know about Mary Kay beforehand. I would prefer to not have any surprises. Okay. And why do I say that? Because sometimes they already have a consultant, you know, and so I need to know that. I don't want to know that at the party, okay, because then, you know, it's not beneficial for her or for me, okay? Now, it has happened that if I didn't ask all the right questions, that happens, and then I usually will call her consultant and be like, hey, listen, I'll literally treat her like my customer. I'll take the order and everything, and then I'll contact her consultant. You also want to make sure that she doesn't have any allergies, or that she may not have any bad notions about Mary Kay, and you don't want that to come out during your party, you know, where she's going to sit there and talk bad about Mary Kay or the products or a previous experience with a consultant during your party, okay? Or like she had a reaction to something. So it's really good that I just tell them like that. I'm like, listen, girl, I don't really, I want to make sure that there's no surprises. Like she already has a consultant, or maybe she has some type of allergies. It's also good for me to know her skin type, so that way I could really recommend the products that are going to be best. And they're like, oh, that makes sense. Okay. And so that's what I usually tell them, and I give them something for free when they give me their guest list. Look, somebody put 50% off of something in their wish list. That's also a great idea that you can do. So anything that you want Katrina to just get their name and numbers, and I usually do it 24 hours as from the booking. That's usually the best way. Yeah, and that's it. Somebody said, I also tell them I want to introduce myself so I'm not a stranger to them the day of the party. Exactly. And that's a great way for you to connect. Because I am connecting with them. I am speaking with them. I'm texting them before the party. And so that way you make sure, because even that, like just even confirming them, I even tell my hostess, I'm say, listen, girl, I don't want this to be a stress for you. So while you are going to help me that day in a few things, I don't want the stress of getting this whole party done. So I'm going to do all the behind the scenes for you. And they're like, oh yeah. Okay. And then you're just communicating with your hostess. Like, let's say she gave you the name of Susie and Susie can't make it because Susie has a wedding that day. So you can let your hostess know, say, oh my gosh, girl, listen, Susie's not going to be able to make it. She's going to Anna's wedding. Oh my gosh, that's right. Anna's getting married. I forgot. Okay, so who can you invite instead of Susie? Because now we don't have Susie coming. So it's a great way for also to you to be able to invite the people and confirm them as well. Okay, so any other questions? And obviously this is hilarious. So you guys are gonna have to, I'll mess with my settings and see, because it's obviously a setting. Any other questions? Let's see. So you guys said to go to settings. So my Bluetooth is off. Okay. Okay, so no other questions? Any other questions? I know you guys are gonna have to type them. Okay. So the other thing that I want to share with you that is also on that link that I send you, okay? So let me share the screen so you guys can see. What are you going to use, right? So you're doing these parties, and what are you using? So I want to make your life super simple, okay? Because I know that part of the fear is, what am I going to do? Like, what do I do in this party? Well, super simple. There's literally several options that you can do. One of them is, this is a Mary Kay flip chart, okay? And this is on that link that's there, okay? It has the flip chart. So the flip chart is probably one of the most simple things that you can do, because it's like stupid simple, where you're just going to scroll, okay, and read, okay? And so, do you have to send them goodie bags and products and all that? No, okay? You can just go over the product, and what we like to say, QVC style, you're just gonna talk about the product, they can see the pretty pictures, and then they can decide at the end what they want, okay? So you can talk here about Mary Kay, the history of Mary Kay, the woman Mary Kay. And just so you guys know, on Zoom, like, you can share, but behind that, you can have your notes, and you can open up your notes so it looks like you're actually sharing, but you're actually like reading. So it's kind of like a cheat sheet that you can create for yourself. And so this is there, so I'm not gonna go over all of it, but this is one flip chart. This is actually Mary Kay's, like the company's flip chart that you can use. And it's really simple because it just gives you like a guideline of what to talk about. And then you could just click on the videos, and then they can watch the video. So it will literally play a video during the party for them to watch. So, and what I like about the Mary Kay one is that it actually has, as you scroll down, it obviously has the 3D, but it does talk about all our other skincare. So it has the pictures of the other skincare. So you can mention our other skincare, our repair, our clear proof for acne, our botanicals for women that are not interested in anti-aging, or for our younger, you know, less, I say wiser, I never call younger, so I say like wiser, so I tell them like not less wiser. I know that's horrible, but our young people, okay? And then our naturally line. And so color, great. So here's where you could start talking to them definitely about, oh my gosh, I'm super excited because this is the first of 2 appointments. And so at your follow-up, your second date with me, you can either learn about color, you can learn about makeup, we can do whatever at things at that moment. Let's say you're doing the red lips. Well, then they'll know, oh, we'll do a red lips party. So this is really simple, guys, because you're just scrolling. You're scrolling. That's it, okay? Really simple. So this is one, okay? And then there's this one. Did it work? Can you see the pink Cadillac? Perfect. And this is another one. So I'm going to copy and share. So you guys have this one, okay? Let me find now the chat. So I'm going to put this one in the chat for you guys to have it. Okay, and this is just another resource. Where did the chat go? Now I lost the chat. All right, eventually I will find the chat. Okay, so this is another one that you guys can do. I know, God bless me. So, like, yeah, Janet, you see, I give you guys hope. So this is another one that you can do. And this one is also great, except this one actually has, wait, I think I went backwards, yeah. So this one actually, no, yeah, it's at the end. Wait. I'll put the on the chat. Wait. Okay, so just so you guys know, this is the one that we're using now on Tuesday nights with your guests. So your guests are gonna see this. Okay. But this one just has the miracle set. And it has what I really like about this one is that it really has everything you have to say. So it even talks, it tells you here, like, in Mary Kay, we believe, da 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 da. So you're just gonna read it. You're just gonna read everything that's there. Okay. Now the raffle, obviously, if it's just a one-on-one, then you just skip that part. But we're having parties, so you guys can do the raffle, and so you let them know. How do you enter them into the raffle? Anytime they just put something in the chat. That's it. Just put something in the chat, and I'm so excited you're gonna be entered into the raffle. Super exciting. Now, guess who's helping you with the raffle? Any guesses? The hostess. She's helping you with the hostess. Give that to her. Teach her how to use the little wheel. Teach her how to enter the people, because she is your co-partner. And so she's going to have that responsibility of doing that, not you. Okay. And so you just click and you read. And it's that simple. Okay. So that's another one. Control V. Okay, there is. Yeah, so this is a great one. This is the one that we're doing on Tuesdays. So I don't want to say that I highly recommend this one, but I do highly recommend this one. Okay, because it's the one that we're going to be using a lot. So you guys will be more comfortable with it. Your guests are going to be using it. Now, if you're not using the 3D, like let's say you're going to be repair or botanicals or anything like that, like, you know, for example, that the crowd is, you know, 40 and over, then I would definitely use the other one. Okay. Or if, you know, you have some mother and daughter, you want to be able to talk about the different skincares. And so this one really is just a miracle set. Okay. And so this is a question that it has that you can even ask them. Remember I told you to connect, share your name, and what would you like to be doing in a year from today in your wildest dreams. So I love that because it's something to just connect, and it's simple. So just go over this, and guys, the easiest way is to just practice and just start doing it and just clicking away. And then I love this because it has trivia questions, so it gets them involved too. Okay, and it lets them know that they're earning. What percentage of your skin aging is caused by age? Okay, and let me tell you, believe it or not, like I have found that everybody gets that wrong. I mean, I know that we know in Mary Kay, but everybody gets that wrong. Okay, so that's another resource that you have, and I put it there in the chat. Okay, oh yeah, and it's on the Driven as well, but you guys can click on that. Save it. What I did is I saved it on my bookmark, so I just have it. It's super simple, and this is another thing that you can do to just host a party and just throw in that holiday theme. So let's say you're doing the skincare. I highly recommend always in all of these holiday parties, guys, that you talk about skincare. Always. Okay, why? Because when you sell lipstick for $18, you're making $9. Okay? Who is super excited about making $9 in an hour? Not so much, okay? Right? But when you sell a miracle set, my friend, okay, yeah. Ali's like, yes. So, and let me tell you also, besides the money, okay, because this is not all about the money, I will tell you that because it's a great product, people will see better results. Okay, you can buy a lipstick anywhere, and you're not going to really see any results. But our skincare, there's nothing like our skincare. And so people see the results on their skin. You're actually doing them a huge favor, okay? And they are going to be faithful customers, because I literally have skincare customers for 14 years with me since they started their, back then Miracle Set was a little bit different. But guess what? When the new one came out, they were like, I'm sold, I'm in. Okay, so they're gonna be your faithful customers. So if you're doing the red lips and you're just selling a lipstick, they're not gonna be as faithful. So always, 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 always incorporate the skincare in any of these theme parties. Always incorporate it, okay? And then that can even be a follow-up, where if you're not really going into all the specifics of the skincare, because you only have an hour, right, 45 minutes, then you're gonna book them for a skincare party, okay? So that's even easier. Okay, so Mari, my friend, you're gonna have to take over the questions, because God bless America, but I can't hear you all.
Okay.
This is hilarious. I'm gonna work on the settings. So I hope this blessed you. We have 4 minutes for questions. If you put it in the chat, I can talk to you.
Yes.
I'm gonna work on my settings to see if I can hear you. But meanwhile, if you have a question, please ask Mari. She will know the answer because she's very brilliant, right? And so she will know the answer. So ask her some questions.
All right. Okay, so I'll take some questions. And Janet, I'm gonna just have Janet. Janet, we still see your screen. She can't hear us. Okay, so I'd love to take any questions.
Oh, let me stop sharing.
There we go. I'd love to take any questions that you have. That was awesome training. And the great thing about these trainings that we're doing is just remember, all of these videos, like the introductory videos that we're showing, are available to you as resources on our Driven Area website, as is the guide that Janet just went through. And so these are all resources that she's linked here in our chat. And so, easily available to you. So we've got 3 minutes. We'd love to take some questions, if you have any, of course, and questions, ideas, things that you want to share, or maybe if you want someone to share an idea with you, speak now. And you can raise your hand, or you can post the question, or you can just ask it. I will share, I know Christine says this in the video, and I know we're going to talk a lot more about this, but one of my favorite things about doing parties this time of the year is that it's a chance to do something fun with people that you care about, right? And so with family, with friends, with customers, and especially this year where we're not gathering as much in person, I just love the idea of being able to gather virtually. So awesome training, Janet. If you don't have any more questions, ladies, we are all set and all done, and we will pick up next week with our trainings. But we're super excited, of course, that you got to listen in tonight before Thanksgiving. So, and you can stick around if you do have any one-on-one questions, but thank you so much for being on, and have a great night, okay? Yay! Awesome. Let's give Janet a big round of applause, even though she can't hear us. We love you, Janet. Awesome.